Hello and welcome to a bonus Albion Obsessed little segment for you today. This is a bonus just on our YouTube channel. These conversations are only going to be had between me and Dagan on here. So any other platforms, you're not getting it, I'm afraid. If you want to tune into this and find out all of our thoughts from this game, please do so. If you're watching it back, if you're watching live, then please get in the comments, comment along with the game. There's been a couple of comments already asking if we're going to be showing the game. No, we're not. That would get us a huge copyright strike. But we are going to be watching along. So if you've got dual screen and you want to sort of have it commenting along with us, then please do so. It will be great fun. And we're also joined as well by Dagan, if you can't see already on the screen. Hello, Dagan. How are you?
Joe, I'm great. My friend. I was just greeting our friends in the chat. Really excited to do this. Something we've talked about for a long time. And what a special occasion to have a cup match and a live watch-along.
Exactly. I mean, it's not the most glamorous of ties to be watching for a first competitive watch-along. We have done one before for pre-season. I think we've done a couple when the guys were playing in Japan. That was really good fun, and actually was the biggest growth we've seen as a channel doing the watch along. So maybe that's an angle we need to go down. Talking of growth of the channel, Dagan, something pretty spectacular happened over the last 5 days. We have been sitting on this news for a while. We have been confirmed as a finalist for the Football Content Awards this year for Best Premier League Podcast in the Premier League, obviously. It as you can tell by me stumbling over my words, Dagan, completely and utterly has blown my mind. It's been a great journey to get to here, and you've been part of that journey. How have you seen the growth of this podcast and what it's been doing for the community?
Well, I mean, I want to turn that question back to you. I'll say, for my part, I've been here 2.5 years, give or take, and honored to be here. Well, I tracked sort of the metrics for a while and watched our growth in terms of the folks who were tuning in and following the various accounts. And really proud of that, because I wanted to shine a light back on you for the hard work that you and the rest of the team had done over so much time to grow this thing, because it's not easy. And certainly to receive the external recognition. When I first learned about Football Content Awards, I didn't know much about it, and I started looking into it and realizing that there was a massive jury that was responsible for adjudicating the nominees to determine the 15 finalists, and looking at who some of those folks were and what they'd accomplished. It made me realize what a big honor it is to be recognized. And Kerry Maguire, somebody I look up to a lot, and seeing The Price of Football was a nominee last year. For me, it's kind of a nerd out moment to be included with the likes of that among the list of possible, of nominees past, present. But I want to turn that question back to you. You've been on a much longer journey. For those who haven't been here, like, tell us all, when did this start? Could you have imagined this kind of honor? What does it mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's an incredible achievement. It's something I've been growing since 2021. We started it with Toby off the back of the Euros back in 2021 that were delayed. We literally just wanted to talk about football, and it came to the end of the Euros. It was a disappointing end. We didn't know where else to go other than to talk about what we're obsessed with, hence Albion Obsessed. And then that was born. Toby had to leave after a couple of episodes for personal reasons. And I was sort of left with the decision of, do I carry this on? And then I took the decision to take it a visual podcast onto YouTube. And then I picked up Curtis and Chloe, picked up Tom and Aaron, who those four were instrumental in the early growth of this podcast to get it where it is today. of course, Curtis was a guy that picked you up. He said we need to get this American guy on the podcast. We need to hear about his journey, and then you fit in, and you are part of the furniture now. So yeah, it's been fantastic to let this to grow. Just to answer Michael's question in the chat, I don't think it's on a specific channel, but if you go on the Now TV app, I think you can then select the game. That's what I'm doing anyway. But yeah, with regards to the honour, it's a massive achievement, and it's been a massive year for me personally, and I hope that I can pull this podcast along with me, because it is my baby, and the people that are involved in this and the people that watch this are some of the most special people in the world to me. So yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to the people who have come and gone on this podcast, because they've been a huge part of this too. The people who continue to work and give me their time to come on the podcast, and the people that spend hours listening to us ramble on about sometimes nonsense, Dagan's incredible tactical nous, and mine and Tom's passionate rants, and British pessimism. But yeah, it's amazing. Talking of British pessimism and tactics, just someone else we've been nominated alongside is James Alcott. He's nominated in a different category to us, and tonight we are going to be using James Alcott's tactic board, which is an incredible tool. Here's the team. This is how we think the team is going to line up in terms of shape. Dagan, we've got Jason Steele in goal. Back four of Veltman, Coppola, Buscagli, Kadioglu, and then we've got Baleba and Milner in the middle, Gomez and Watson out wide potentially, and Seamas and Welbeck together up top. Do you think those three over there, Dagan, could maybe mould into a back three at times, and then have Kadioglu push on?
Yeah, I certainly think that's plausible. I think as you had it, we were initially talking, you could see Gomez perhaps, centrally, in a 10 role, and maybe Seamas is playing wide on the right. Watson seems to be exclusively left. But yeah, I could envision a wide array of possibilities with this attacking group. So it's gonna be fun to see what kind of shape this group takes.
Just thinking this could be an option.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, be interesting to see. Obviously, on the bench, we've got Tom McGill, Lewis Dunk. I am going to ask James to update this. He's called him Heck. It's Van Heck, Tasker, Matoma, Kostulas, and Rutter on the bench. So how much involvement do you think these guys are going to have over here, Dagan?
I think the shape of the match will probably dictate whether we see, some of our regular starters make an appearance or not. I would imagine if things are in hand, we see the likes of Howell and Tasker and Kostulas. And if not, perhaps Jorginho and Matoma. The big surprise for me here was no Gruda. I don't know if he took a knock this weekend or if that just confirms that he's a starter. Minta, knowing he had the sort of back tweak, not a huge surprise to see him miss out today and get some rest. But Gruda was a bit of surprise. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I think as you say, the shape of the game will determine how much time these guys get. But I'm really excited to see this guy hopefully get a few more minutes. Kostulas, I think he could come on maybe on the 60-minute mark for Welbeck, and maybe we might see a Greek link up. Sort of going forwards there. Just talk about this guy, Dagan, Carlos Baleba, starting again. People saying that maybe he needs a slight break, but he's being given more minutes in a cup game against League One Barnsley. So, do you think it's just a case of getting more minutes into his legs still, or do you think maybe the Man United transfer talks are still weighing him down?
At the start of the season, I believed that it was primarily an injury. There was talk he had, sort of a slight groin issue, and that certainly could slow you down. It's certainly something that can linger. his head has not looked in the games. I've never seen him be so lackadaisical, sort of tracking back, getting beat, and sort of trailing behind the play with no urgency. It's concerning, and I don't know if I'm not in a position to assess. I'm not in practices. I don't see him every day, but it does not look good. Whatever is afflicting him, whether it's physical or mental, we need better. And as I look at the team today, we don't have any true midfield options on the bench. So if he needs to come off today because of his performance, we're dropping Gomez back and bringing on another attacker. Perhaps Kadioglu's playing in the midfield too. But there are not a ton of options, and so that that is concerning and shows a real need for him to be at his best, because the best version of our season is dependent upon him being an integral part of it, and so
100% agree.
Hopefully, we're looking for replacements if he's not going to be our guy and is off in January.
Yeah, exactly that. So the game is a minute away from kicking off. As I say, that the game will not be shown here live on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. So if you've got a dual screen, please do join us in watching the game as we kick off. So I'm just loading it up now.
Like a little laggy.
And charismatic umpire who loved to come here to watch his.
Is it still lagging?
Nope,
I have to watch it on my phone. I'm good. So I think there was a minute's applause for maybe a Barnsley legend who passed away. So that's what that is at the moment. Am I still good audio-wise? Okay, cool. I didn't know whether the playback on my computer was stalling my audio. But chat, let us know, what are your score predictions? What are you looking forward to seeing in terms of the players that are on the pitch? Who are you looking forward to seeing come on? Obviously, Harry Howe and Charlie Tasker are on the bench as well. So yeah, it'd be exciting to see those guys get a few minutes. To Ash says 2-0 Albion. We'll take that. We will take that.
What do you think, Joe?
What score prediction?
What's your score prediction?
Gosh. I'm going to go high. I'll say 5-0 Brighton. I think this should be a... I don't want to disrespect them by saying walk in the park, but I think we should be professional enough to get this job done, just as we were against Championship opposition in Oxford. So there's a few players on there that are going to be wanting to stake a claim in terms of getting into a Premier League starting 11. Seamas being one of them. Obviously, he's been fantastic in the last game against Oxford, getting a brace. So if he has another fantastic performance here alongside Danny Welbeck, who he's competing for at the place for in the Premier League, he could outshine him. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that sort of partnership brings.
I'm going to go 4-1.
4-1.
Want to spit that out quickly before a goal score.
Barnsley to score first, eh?
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. Although Kennedy's game that was yesterday. They conceded first in the opening 5 minutes and won 4-1. So
there you go.
Always hope.
Hopefully a good omen.
Well, let's just hope. Yeah, we don't need that omen to follow suit. But yeah, for those who don't know, I was not a soccer fan 3.5 years ago. But here I am.
Now he's obsessed with it. Hence being on Albion obsessed.
Indeed.
What minute are you on, Dagan? I want to see what's
105 is what I'm looking at right now.
105. I'm on 121, so I'm a little bit ahead of you.
Wow. All
So
right.
I'll sit on my hands if we score. Obviously, the big thing for Barnsley is they can't have Caelan Vickers play today because we are the parent club.
Right. That's right.
So we won't be seeing him. Ash is 137, so Ash is even more ahead of us. Oh no, he's not. I may be like 8 seconds ahead of Ash.
Oh, he went out. Okay. All right. Try to give this my attention. My screen is over here, so you're going to see my eyes.
That's all good. My screen is here. So. Dagan's taken time out. It's a very busy day to join us today, everybody. So I want a lot of Dagan love in the chat.
It's no love needed. Just going to put in some extra time at work once this is over. Oh, that's cool.
Baliba looking good. It's been 2 minutes. I think we need to relax.
I'm really excited to see another couple of Biscagli at the back game.
Yeah, I think they're a really, really intriguing pair. You got the size of Coppola, and then here we go. Seamus is through, and he can't quite get the ball out of his feet, and the goalkeeper collects. So there you go.
Wow, you were well ahead. Oh, that's a lovely ball from Gomez, though. Goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, he really couldn't get it out of his feet there.
Yeah.
Promising, though. Promising start.
That was my zip. That wasn't anything else. Why didn't he take that on his? I think it was his third touch. It seemed to open up on the goalkeeper's left-hand side, and he had the whole half of the goal to aim at.
Yeah. Looking to have a Mente-like dribble around the keeper.
Yeah, probably. Or Gruder against Oxford. That was
true.
That was fun.
True.
Ball was great. Yeah, it was a great ball through, as you say, Dagan. From was it Gomez?
Gomez, it was.
That was like Minter at the weekend. Yeah, that was a great goal. I didn't see much of the game. I was at a gig. Call me a plastic now if you want to. But I was enjoying music rather than being depressed over football. And for anyone in the chat that wants to know what band I went to see this band. And it's true, I've been to the year 3000.
Skagli pulled the chair there. I don't know if that term rings true in soccer, but in basketball, pull the chair. Somebody's leaning their weight into you, and you just back away.
Okay.
Watch them fall down.
That makes sense. Harry Kane's good at that. It's quite dangerous, actually. Dagan, you've got yourself another fan in Ed. Hi, Dagan.
Welcome.
Hello, Ed.
Hello, everybody. Oh, we've got Ghazi Baba. I don't recognize that name. Hi, Ghazi Baba. I guess I can just talk in real time here. I don't have to type everything in the chat.
Yeah, exactly. We've got 26 viewers at the moment, which is nice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So hello, 26 viewers. I think we've actually gained a few subscribers as well. So thank you very much for that. What we do normally is we do post-match and sometimes pre-match chats. We are a podcast by trade. These watch-alongs are very new to us, so please go easy on us as we watch along with you. And if you've got any tactical questions, please ask Dagan, because my brain isn't.
So I'm just taking note of who's where right now. Kadioglu is on the right.
Yeah, I think we're seeing that back three, like we said.
as is Gomez.
No, where's Veltman? Oh, Veltman's at maybe left back.
He appears to be.
That was a great little interception there. Sweeping up the danger. You also, yeah, we do, Michael. We have been very, very slack on the podcasts, and we do owe you a couple of podcasts. Me and Tom are going live tomorrow to talk about Bournemouth, Spurs, and this game, and then a look ahead to the Chelsea game. So you've got double Albion obsessed this week to make up for it, Michael. I hope that is okay. Schedules haven't lined up, have they, Dagan?
They've not, indeed.
Thoughts on Fabian? Go on, Dagan. You take this one. Fan base very negative at the moment. Again.
So many thoughts. Let me save them. That's something good for halftime. But let's.
Okay, that's a good question for halftime. We will come back to that thought.
I'm still trying
to. Maybe if we're 2-0 down by halftime, Dagan might change his mind.
Joseph. I'm trying to get my head around who's where and why right now. So it does look like Gomez is playing.
Is it Buscaglia at left back? No, it is Veltman. It is Veltman, isn't it?
It is.
Interesting. Fullbacks pushing high, as you would expect against a League One side.
I wonder if Kadioglu is on the right here because of a pacier winger on this side.
Possibly. Goal. 1-0. Lovely goal.
Watson.
Ball across. And Diego Gomez is there to finish again in the Carabao Cup. Dagan, what a goal. Lovely team move. 1-0 Albion. That's going to open the floodgates, we hope. What do you make of the goal?
If I'm a Barnsley fan, I say it's way too easy. That was one of
a bit of a deflection, a sort of shot from, I don't know if it was a shot from
Coppola, like sort of fired it in and it deflected wide and
comes to Watson, who is
looks like
very
a lot
alert.
Of watching, though. Yeah, I mean, Gomez just beats two. He beats two. He split them both.
Yeah.
This will be a nice angle here, I think. Oh, no. You won't see it.
And you'll have to excuse my mute celebrations because my child is asleep and I don't want to wake her up. Well, I hope she's asleep anyway. If you see her waddle in the background, please tell me.
But yeah, what I'll say is, I mean, I know everyone will watch these young guys score goals today and think, why? They're ready, as we've seen with guys who go on loan and come back. It's just there's no league like the Premier League.
No.
There are other leagues at the very top that are like the Premier League, but 10 teams down, it's not the same as 10 teams down in this league. It's just not.
No, I agree.
And so, what Evan Ferguson might end up doing this year against the bottom half teams doesn't tell me a lot about Evan Ferguson's form.
No. But I guess that's why it's so important, Dagan, for us to go far in these cup competitions so we've got extra opportunity for these players to play.
Couldn't agree more. And I mean, watching Watson a bit in the spring, he's a talent, and he's a big dude. He's like 6'3", 6'2", 6'3", fast, technical, good finisher. I mean, there's a lot to like, but are you going to play him ahead of Matoma? No, right? No one's calling for Watson to get minutes, but he's probably more ready in some ways than the two Greek players, though I know they're sort of more highly touted prospects. But his experience is closer to the Premier League, I think, than Greece.
Well, yeah, I think that's obviously because he would have made that natural step up with Sunderland anyway had we have not come calling for him. And I think had he have been at Sunderland still, he would have started the last 4 Premier League games for them, had he have been fit. So
Yeah, good point, Ed. Ed's talking about that. We can afford to miss chances against these teams that we can't afford to miss against Premier League teams. I think that's a fair point.
Exactly.
And Ghazi Baba, yeah. Ferguson had a great preseason against some lower league teams, but hasn't continued that hot start in league play. So let's see.
The only argument I have against that is that surely a CMAS of right now couldn't have been any worse than what Welbeck's been in the Premier League.
Oh, I would agree. Welbeck has not looked the same player we saw last season at any point. Even in relief minutes, he has just looked a couple of steps slow. Had trouble getting the ball out of his feet, and just
Michael saying maybe Watson wouldn't have started with all the players they've brought in, but I think had he have been there, I think he would have been one of the bigger options to be there. And I think they brought in Adingra because they sold Watson.
I agree. I would rather play Watson than Adingra. I can tell you that if we still had him. I know many may not agree with that, but
wait, sorry, what was that? I think
I was saying I'd rather play Watson right now than Adingra.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, you know, I'm not the biggest Adingra fan.
Cheap giveaway there.
Seems Gomez has gone back to his standard haircut rather than his little skin fade that he had going on at the start of the season. Weirdly enough, it's
got style commentary happening now.
I know it's correlated with better performances from him as well. So I don't know if it's a hair thing.
That was some energy from Welbeck. That's where I feel like it's been lacking. I feel like he's on 50% speed most of the time.
You could maybe say he's found his level. Sorry, Danny. You've been a great servant to us. I love you. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, I mean, Ghazi, a fair point about Adingra. A part of what was rough for him is, he got pushed to play on the right for us so much because you couldn't take Matoma off, and he's a left winger, period. But I still.
Danny is carrying an injury, not firing on all cylinders so far this season. I just think it's an age thing.
I do too.
Oh, that was dangerous. He's done well there. Welbeck's done well there, to be fair. Carried the ball out of a rough spot, gets the foul, takes the pressure off. Don't worry.
I hope we get to enjoy Coppola for a long time.
What's that?
I hope we get to enjoy Coppola for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, he's been Fabian's insurance policy coming off the bench a few times in the Premier League, hasn't he?
Yeah. He is a mountain. He is an absolute mountain.
Yeah, I would really love to see him alongside Jan-Paul Van Hecke. I think that could be a really good pairing. And I know you taking legs out of the defence, but Dunkey's not any quicker than Coppola. I'd say probably Coppola's quicker than him, so not much quicker. But he's, as you say, he's just a man mountain. I don't know. Every time I've seen him, I've just felt so comfortable.
Yeah, he's excellent in the air too.
Yeah,
I mean he does not have lead feet. I think he's quicker than people give him credit for. And he gets off the ground well. Seems to have a knack for headers, which we could use.
Yeah, he's the classic Italian centre-back. The old school.
Yeah. But I do think he's better on the ball. People cited his passing numbers last season, but he was playing with a very defensive side. So there weren't a lot of opportunities in possession. I think they had the lowest possession in the league at Hellsborough.
Yeah, coming to us, obviously playing in games like against Barnsley and against Oxford, you're going to have time on the ball. So it's good for him to get that time to get to grips with our system and be comfortable to make that transition into the Premier League.
And he acquitted himself well with Italy this summer on the ball.
Yeah.
So that raised some of my fears right away. But yeah, it's tough to, separate a player's stats from the system that he's in.
Diego Gomez has done really well there. Sort of shields the ball and then sets Watson on his way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really nice. I think it was maybe Kadioglu that
With the ball across, yeah.
But yeah, really good body work from Gomez. And
I don't think I've ever seen Veltman tuck so far inside.
No.
Oof. Biscagli made a mess of that. Oh, boy, Diego.
Oh, and we've given away a free kick right near the
Look at Baleba there. Okay, he did hustle back. But, boy, I mean, that was a half-hearted whiff.
Yeah.
That's a tough position to give away a foul.
I feel like Veltman doesn't need to do that.
No. He's lucky he didn't get a yellow for kicking the ball away. Frustration. Everybody.
Yeah, Julie, I love Joel Veltman. I really do. I really struggle to give him any critique because he's just such a lovely guy. Michael says, "I love Joe. I love you too."
Hey, Mike.
I think that's more Joel Veltman than me. But I'll take it. Need to be alert to defend this one. And the header goes over. Into the wild Barnsley fans behind that goal.
Oh, my gosh. I hadn't noticed the tremendous emptiness.
Here's a little fun fact for you, Dagan.
Please.
Barnsley's number 18, Josh Rooney, cousin of Wayne Rooney.
Oh.
There you go.
Did not know that.
I think it's Josh.
Did not know that.
I think he's a right back.
Let's see. Welbeck dropping really deep. Little wall pass. Couple of reverses.
Gomez is finding himself out wide sometimes.
Yeah.
Sort of interchanging with Kadioglu, which is
I
nice. Julie, I don't know who the commentator is. I've actually got the audio muted at the moment.
Yeah. And Milner and Baleba are taking turns dropping in between the center backs.
I feel like Watson had more time now. You'll see it in a minute. Could have maybe caught.
Oh, that's a nice ball from Baleba.
Yeah, really nice ball.
Oh, look at Watson lost his footing.
Wins us a corner though.
Agree, Ash. Agree. That is better from Baleba. Granted, he's got a lot of time and space there. Is that a corner? There it is.
Yeah, I think it was taken quite quickly. Gomez
so
fires forward. Oh, sorry for the yawning. Yeah. Almost a brace.
Again.
I say almost. It was quite far wide.
I see a lot of comments that like Gomez just runs around, and I really like Gomez.
Yeah, he's the energy, tenacity. He's got fantastic technical ability. Can score goals. What's not to like?
Yeah.
Oh, did I say that? Oh my gosh!
Oh.
What was
that?
Well, what were you just saying?
I like that Diego Gomez guy, as I was just saying, right on cue.
Oh, what a goal! Unbelievable.
Oh, that's a stellar start.
Our scoreboard still says 0-0. I need to update that.
Wow. He's having a laugh too. Look at that.
That's an unbelievable goal. Brilliant chest down from Seamas. Watson.
Did you
lovely
see
dummy.
The technique? The technique of the header from Biscagli ahead to Seema starts the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well done
And I
by
don't know
Welbeck
if Dan,
to let it go, and that is just gorgeous.
the thing is, Dagan, I don't think he was actually letting it go. I think he just failed to get there.
I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
I think Diego may have called him off. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt that Diego called him off.
Hopefully. Julie, hat-trick for Gomez, surely. 21 minutes in, I don't see him coming off anytime soon.
We don't have a ton of options in the midfield, so you would think.
We don't. So if he plays 90 minutes, yeah, he's a shoe-in for a hat-trick. Get your bets on it now. Actually, I'm not going to condone bets. Don't bet. Or if you do bet responsibly. Thank you
Bet
very much.
responsibly as you see fit. There you go.
That is my lawsuit gone. I love that we were just gloving up Diego Gomez and he goes and does that. That is unreal. What's the record for winning the Carabao Cup with the most goals scored?
Well, that's a fun trivia question.
It's a very good trivia question. I can imagine it would be quite high because obviously Premier League sides play these sorts of sides on occasion. There's a Barnsley fan just filming our play.
Question. I can get a third device going here.
Highest scoring Carabao Cup winners. I would probably hazard a guess at Manchester City. But even then, they play weaker sides in the earlier rounds and don't score many goals. So if we get another 6-0 here, we could be well on course. Ooh, that could have been bad. Pass across the defence almost hits a Barnsley player and gives them a free run at goal.
Now, the largest single match is 10-0, apparently.
Yowzers. Steve saying good pairing, Watson and Gomez. Yeah, I agree. Is that 2 assists for Watson now as well?
Oh, I think so. Let's see records. Doesn't seem that's a number that anyone has as yet tabulated. It's not even on the Wikipedia page.
Oh, that's good from Belabor. Very alert. Ah, that's not so good from Watson. Next round draw tomorrow at 10 p.m. UK time. Okay. Cheers, Ed. Appreciate that.
Watson and Gomez have done quite well, Steve. Is that Joel? Help me with pronunciation there.
Yeah, would be the same as our left back. Joel Cordier. I would hazard a guess.
It's a new name in the chat. Welcome. Hey guys, thanks again for joining us, guys and gals. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I think I just saw a replay of the goal. I think Gomez did call it, to be fair.
Which kudos to Welbeck for laying off.
Definitely.
Simas okay there?
Yeah, he's back on his feet now. Oof.
I really like Simas's energy. I just think he brings an element that we need right now.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I agree. I think him and Jorginho Rutter could be really dangerous together.
That's disappointing, Julie.
That is really, really disappointing.
I'm just going to continue to have this muted so I can talk to you guys and not listen to whatever nonsense. I actually really enjoy watching games without the commentary because I find often, oh boy,
Yeah, couldn't
what you're
quite get
likely
on.
to hear is often unhelpful or outright infuriating.
Ooh, hefty. Seamus likes to get stuck in. I'll give him that. Yeah, you see.
That's pretty funny.
I certainly hope the Brighton fans are reporting that chant. I imagine they will.
How many headers was that in a row?
I know. Dear.
Knowing that you guys in the UK are a little ahead of me, I never know what. But I see something in the chat. I see Gomez is on fire. I'm not sure what happened.
No, he's not scored. That's unlucky. Yeah, it's not a good look. Not a good look for them at all.
Is the emptiness reflective of just, they know they're going to get killed, so no one's showing up? Like, was Barnsley much bigger in the past since they have too large of a stadium? Like, give me the context here for this level of emptiness.
Yeah, I think they can fill their stadium, definitely. They've got a very sort of hardcore fan base. But yeah, you could be right. It could be they might not be doing very well this season and there's no appetite for it. Brighton aren't the biggest Premier League side, so maybe, if it was a Man City, there would be much more tickets sold. It's probably about average for what they're bringing in at the moment anyway, I'd say. But yeah, Carabao Cup across most teams doesn't get much appetite.
Huh.
Even for us, we close our top tiers until we get like further into the competition.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, Carlos again.
Oof. Broken up nicely by Milner.
Unlucky Watson. Been very lively today, Tommy Watson. What have you made of him so far, Dagan?
I mean, true to form. He is a bit of a live wire. We haven't seen a lot of him going one-on-one, which is a strength.
Yeah.
He's so long that he can really create space well.
Mm-hmm.
And he uses his body well for a young guy. To be as tall and as young as he is, he's strong.
Yeah.
Same is true for Simas.
Yeah, I was impressed at the size of Seamus when he came on it against Oxford.
Michael follows Barnsley. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, Ed, I think that's a good point. We are sort of that middle of the road.
Andrew saying, where can I watch the match? Not Sky Sports. It depends what country you're in, my friend. If you're in the US, Dagan, where are you watching it?
I'm watching on Amazon Prime.
Oh, there you go. So yeah,
It's also available on CBS Sports Galazzo.
oh, again, Watson can quite get there. That's annoying.
You just got a late jump on that.
He's in Uruguay. I have no idea where to watch it in Uruguay, I'm afraid. Can I watch it in Australia? Possibly.
If only Phil was here.
I know. Optus Sport, maybe. Oh my word, that is an unbelievable goal. Hat trick. Diego Gomez. Dagan, you just wait. My goodness me. Diego Gomez, hat trick hero within 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Can I just say we're on course to win this game 9-0.
Yeah.
One game every 10 minutes. One
Let's go
game,
for the
one goal.
record. Let's go for the record.
Yeah.
It's a
That is
32-minute hat trick for Diego Gomez. With two truly astounding goals.
That is. What is their goalkeeper doing, Dave?
One touch.
I won't take anything away from the strike at all. But what is their goalkeeper doing?
I think he was coming out anticipating that Seamas might win that ball.
Yeah.
Right there. So he was out.
Wow.
One
Impressed. So again, Dagan, anyone that wants to say Diego Gomez is just a guy who runs around. And look, we know it's Barnsley, League One, but you cannot take anything away from the quality of those strikes.
No. You can certainly question the keeper there for sure, but and the defender.
Julie's saying he must start against Chelsea. I mean, scoring a hat trick within 30 minutes is the biggest knock on the manager's door you could ever wish for.
Yeah, I'm just not sure he's going to sub off here. I guess that's a real question. Look to see who subs off. That will tell you who's expected to play and who's not this next match.
True.
I guess it is Tuesday, so we've got.
What is it with Brighton finding South Americans who bang it in from 30 yards? Easier than a tap in. Yeah, I agree. I mean, Diego Gomez looks. Curtis saying Diego Gomez. I like it. Curtis, we miss you. Come on.
That's Curtis. I forgot that's Curtis. Hi, Curtis. Michael makes a good point. It's actually 24 minutes from the first to the third goal. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh, it's on the ball again.
Get it. Yes, well done. Ball in. Oh, it's got to go in. We love you more, Curtis.
Oof.
Man, what an
I have to say, Barnsley look pretty demoralized right now.
Oh, Michael's saying Optus in Australia has closed down. Oh. That explains why I couldn't get... No, I'm not going to say that because I might get told off. Let's just say I was using a VPN to try and watch Australian TV.
I see. Did Baleba just try a dunk-like chest back pass? Did you see that?
I didn't.
I guess it was a while ago. Like, he kind of fell down on his way to it. He sort of chested it back.
From where I see it, he's in the midfield at the moment. So
Yeah, it was a few minutes ago. He wasn't running to the goalie. He was passing it back to one of the defenders.
okay.
15
Oh,
seconds.
yellow card for Ferdi Kadioglu.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, he pulls him right there. Well, that probably means we're going to see Tasker come on.
Yeah.
I would expect at the half, if not sooner.
Yeah, I'd say so. We don't want to risk any unnecessary suspension, do we?
Well, we also don't want to see Kadioglu burned out. He played some heavy minutes this weekend.
Yeah.
It's been impressive. And we don't know if Kuiper's going to be back yet. Though I hear that he most likely will be.
What's the record score for one player in the Carabao Cup? Gosh, it must be up in the sort of
in a single game.
Record score for one player in the Carabao Cup. I guess he means across the whole season.
I think I saw 12.
Will we see a better goal anywhere this season? As long as Diego Gomez is at the football club, there's a very good possibility. Continuing his trend of scoring a screamer against Spurs on the final day last year. But again, Dagan, he just runs around.
Let's see. Yeah, 12. Clive Allen, Tottenham, 1986-87. Most goals in individual Carabao Cup.
Yes, I remember that season well.
Some of us were alive then. Not watching this sport, mind you, but
there you go.
Is that their first shot?
Yeah. No, there was a header.
Yeah, Gomez's goals were 9, 22, and 33.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they have 2 shots.
What a boy.
We have 6 shots and 4 on target. That is un-Brighton-like.
Can I just say, the last time we won heavily in the Carabao Cup, we then beat Manchester City a few days later. Who have we got this weekend?
Chelsea.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully we can do the same. I do have a feeling João Pedro is going to cause us a lot of problems, though, David.
Yeah.
Tom
Glad
saying,
that getting some rest.
Yeah. I think that was about 12 years before I was born.
Yeah. I feel like João Pedro is either going to score 2 or get sent off, and there's very little in between.
Yeah. That would not surprise me at all.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised to see both João Pedro and Ben Hector get sent off in this game. Would not like for that to happen, but if it did, it might be worth it.
Sorry, I meant
I feel like center back is the one place we have depth right now. We don't have a huge number, but I feel like we have 4 really quality center backs.
Yeah.
I don't worry about any. Dunk a little bit, his pace, but that's a lovely ball.
Steve meant what was the highest scorer in one game.
Oh.
So there's another little bit of research for you to do, Dagan.
Let's see what I can find. Most goals scored individual match. Frankie Bunn, Oldham Athletic versus Scarborough in 1989, scored 6.
The more you know. Dagan just has all of this information in his head, by the way. He's not reading it off of Google.
Thanks, Wikipedia. Yeah.
Always check your sources, people. I'm not saying don't trust Dagan. You should always trust Dagan.
Everyone has an agenda. That's the first lesson I ever taught students.
Everyone has an agenda. Yeah, you're not far wrong.
It was a prehistory lesson, and I taught them some outdated theories. Told them to go home and do research about it. And if they had done a modicum of research, they would have known that everything I told them was no longer accepted theory. They were shocked to learn that I taught them a whole lesson that was erroneous, but made my point to do your own research. Don't believe anyone.
That's amazing.
That's how I started my career teaching.
That's
If
brilliant.
you come to the live watch along, you get stories.
Yeah, exactly that. This is the space for us to just relax and talk about stuff that we want to talk about. The podcast is we're going to talk about this, whereas this, you get all sorts of stories. Dagan, do you remember what the first ever football game you watched was?
First ever?
Yeah, do you ever remember watching international or MLS or anything?
I definitely. I mean, I was primarily a World Cup watcher when it came around.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mia Hamm era. Early. I'm a University of North Carolina fan. That's where she played her college soccer, and so I followed her from that time. Oddly enough, but yeah, I would mostly just follow the U.S. team. That was sort of the extent to which I was aware of the game. But I had no knowledge at all of the international game, its import. I mean, I knew it was the most popular sport in the world, but it was just not one I followed. I played basketball and tennis as a kid, and our Welsh soccer coach tried to get me to play when I was in high school, and I refused. And now I regret it because I think it might have been a sport I would have been okay at had I given it the time and interest.
Lincoln are 1-0 up against Chelsea.
No.
Oh, Julie, you've made my night. That is amazing.
But prior to having chosen Brighton, that first match of the 22 season, as I was being asked to pick a team, the match or pick a club, the match that was on at the time was the Brighton Man U game at Old Trafford that opened that season that Brighton won.
Do you think that it would have swayed your decision had we have lost that game?
I don't, actually. But it felt more fated that they had, and I had watched it. But my research led me so firmly to believe that Brighton had the best ownership and was building a sustainable model towards success. For those who don't know my story, I ruled out the Big Six in Newcastle when I began the work of picking a club, and worked with the other 13 from there, and whittled it down to a 17 group. Interesting, that 17 group did include Crystal Palace. They did not make the final three, but the final three, the other two clubs were actually relegated that year because it was Leicester and Leeds, as shocking as that may be. Leeds was really in there because of the strong American contingent at the time, which I ultimately decided could be short-lived, and it was. And then Leicester, they had already won, right? And I just felt like they had their big moment. I wanted to find a club that hadn't had that moment yet, that was on the ascendancy. That's Brighton.
There you go. So Brighton to win the Premier League within the next 5-10 years. You heard it here first.
I just remember coming on with you guys for the first time in 22-23, fairly early on, and saying that we were going to do better than the prior season, and you guys looked at me like I had 3 heads.
What game was that after? Was it after a game or was it during an international break?
That's a great question. I feel like it was during a break.
Interesting to know. Yeah. You were our content filler.
Graphic with the flag in the background that you made for me with my big old beard. It's good times.
Yeah.
Look at Welbeck running. He's showing a lot of energy right now. That's good to see.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Diego Gomez.
What has he done now?
He just gets again the tenacity to want to win the ball a minute after.
Oh, it was a foul.
The half. So, yeah.
At the halftime.
Halftime, 3-0. Dagan, what have been your thoughts? I mean, a pretty sort of bog standard performance from Barnsley, but we've really taken them to the cleaners for it.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm seeing is the sort of positional interchangeability. Guys are really moving around the pitch. Was it Ash's question?
Yeah.
This seems for Funkery like it should happen, right? That we should beat up on a team like this. But as you can see with Chelsea right now, that's not a given. So
yeah, exactly.
Give credit to the manager for being prepared. Yeah, that does look like what we're seeing, Joe.
I've been enjoying this interchange here.
Yes.
And Gomez seems to be picking up the loose balls like in this area really nicely, and that's where 2 of his goals have come from.
Yep. You know? And I mean, even the third was a run right up the middle.
See he's got that sort of. Yeah.
Steve,
he's
first
been
live
game everywhere. He's been picking up balls here, there.
Steve, there's someone older than I am. That's great.
63. Wow.
Welcome, Steve.
Good old Steve. So yeah, Dagan, Ash's question. Fabian Hertzler, thoughts on him so far this season?
The margins are so small. For me, the criticism, if we were just not in games and getting mauled, I would get it. But we're in every game. We've lost 11 total matches in his entire tenure. I don't get it. I don't he's the youngest manager in Premier League history to have had us finish 8th in a really competitive season. And yeah, we're in 14th right now, but we're 5 matches in. We're just a few points out of, the European places where we'd like to be. And if 5 minutes were added, which is what it should have been, instead of 6 minutes added to the Fulham match, we have those extra 2 points. And are we really having the same conversation if we hold on to that win? I don't know. So I think there are a lot of folks in our fan base that decided from the get-go that he was too inexperienced, that he wasn't the personality that De Zerbi was, that he doesn't have the same type of flair. But I find him to be much more versatile, much more adaptable, much more willing to make changes. De Zerbi, to me, if he has the stronger team, then he'll get a result, and if he doesn't, he won't. And sometimes he gets out-coached because he's so inflexible. And I hate that we're talking about De Zerbi, but that just seems to be the measuring stick that people like to use. The reality is the results have been better. And I don't think definitively Fabian Herzler's had a better squad to work with than De Zerbi did. When De Zerbi came in, I think you can make a case we had the best midfield in the Premier League. Certainly, if you look at what those guys have done since they left us, you could make a strong case for that. And so it's not as pretty because we don't have these, 25 pass sequences. But if I don't know, to me, the proof is in the pudding, and the points matter. I know right now we're short on points, but that's over a short term. Over the long term, I feel like his production speaks for itself. I don't operate a lot on feeling, and I know it's an emotional game, and we get in those conversations all the time and on the pod about, it's an emotional game. But I experience it emotionally as a fan in the rising and falling of wins and losses and disappointing draws, and we certainly had our fair share of those. But I come back to data. I come back to what do the numbers tell me. And our underlying metrics continue to be very good. I think we're 4th right now in XG, and I know everybody's like, XG is not real. But it does tend to be an indicator over time of, likely production. And, I think the young manager's a lot of promise. I mean, What's your feeling, Joe? You tend to sort of be more in the middle. I don't hear you say a lot positive or negative about the manager. How are you feeling?
Yeah. I think I'm exactly that. I'm just extremely on the fence with him. I had my negative feelings towards him last season after the 7-0 loss, after the loss against 9 men against Crystal Palace. I completely lost my head. But what I really like to see from people in this sport is growth. And I think at the end of last season we saw a lot of growth in the manager. I think we saw a lot of moments last season where we didn't manage games well. But at the end of the season, Purvis Estupiñán makes a stupid shot across Liverpool's 18-yard box, and the manager's screaming at him because he wants to see that game out. And I think the end of last season really proved to me what this squad and what the manager is capable of. So I think the start of this season has just been frustrating to not see that continue. And I think the end of last season came at a really just really poor timing for that season to end, because had we have picked up that form a little bit earlier on, we would have been talking about Europa League football. And we were so close. We really were. So I think the disappointment of losing out so close, and the disappointment of some of the results we've seen at the start of this season, are just turning fans into really, really negative and impatient people. I don't know at what point that impatience spills over onto the team and the board. It's hard to tell right now exactly what Bloom may be feeling. Obviously, he said he wants European football. He wants us to challenge for trophies. I mean, I know we're 2 rounds in and we've played against the Championship side and the League One side, but we seem to be doing the business at the moment as to what we need to do. As you say, Chelsea are 1-0 down against Lincoln right now. It's not a given that you go out and win these games. We have to be professional. We have to use our squad, and we've used our squad brilliantly. And these players, as I say, are knocking on the door to be starting in the next Premier League game. And I think once we get these youngsters up to speed, that we are going to have a really good squad. It's just about having that patience as a fan to allow for that time to elapse and for these players to come good. But we've seen what they're capable of, and I'm quietly confident that Simas and Kostulas will start to pick up as the season goes on, and hopefully the team will do that as well. But we need our mainstays. We need our engine room to pick up. Van Heck has been fantastic. Carlos Baleba needs to get back to the levels. And as you said at the start of the show, Dagan, our season is dependent on how good Carlos Baleba is. If he has a good season, we have a good season. I know that's scary to think if he gets injured, and obviously AFCON as well, whether he goes in January. But then, we've had performances without him where we've won without him. So, yeah, it's just a case of wait and see. But I think if there's more negative results over the next 2-3 months, then I think we could see even more head loss in the fan base and maybe a little bit of pressure applied to Fabian Hertzler. If those goals aren't looking achievable at the end of the year, I think Bloom, having stated publicly he wants European football, if we're falling away from that, I'm not sure how quickly he would act in making a change if he felt one was necessary.
Fair points. Not to turn the subject, but Lincoln hit the inside of the post in the 2nd minute of that game against Chelsea, and it rebounded out diagonally across the other side. That's how on the inside of the post it was. And then they scored in the 42nd. Chelsea played a ball across the back line that was just horrific. And it was one in the air and then knocked down and punched in. Wow. Sorry, that's staggering. No, yeah, Joe, I think you make good points. Steve, it's okay to criticize managers, but frankly, there's so much chance involved in a single match. It can be very hard, even on good managers. See, like that point, I couldn't agree with more. Here we have, at the high school level, I was a varsity coach in tennis and basketball for the better part of a decade, coached basketball for 22 years. And, hindsight is 20/20, right? I mean, you make judgment calls, you make substitutions, you diagram something, you set up a certain way. Sometimes you get it wrong. Everybody's trying to get it right. Everybody's trying to anticipate what the other coach or manager is going to do. Sometimes you get it wrong. Sometimes you put out the wrong squad based on what you think the other manager is going to do. I look back at the Forest game. It was very clear to me what Herschler was trying to do in that match. He put out a team that had to score first, period. Had to score first. We gave the ball needlessly or scored an own goal in the early part of the game, and then the game plan was broken. It had no chance of working. But we only had one midfielder that day, and it was Hinchelwood. So, yeah, we were going to get over on the middle of the park. We knew that, but we went all out in attack to try to make up for that. It didn't work. Sometimes the game plan doesn't work. Doesn't mean, you failed. You tried what you thought could work on that day, and it didn't. It's just easy in hindsight to say it was wrong, but when it works, it's right. Right? Even if it's wrong.
Yeah, like Man City. He brought on 4 changes and they changed the game completely, and everyone's going, "Oh wow, what an inspired thing for the manager to do!" And then he brings on Milner, Welbeck, Coppola against Spurs to try and see the game out with a bit of experience and an extra defender. It hasn't worked, and it's the wrong thing. But if we see that game out and win 2-1, I agree with you, Dagan. We're lauding him for making those changes, and the goal is unfortunate. It's come off Van Hecke's knee. I know it's cliches and I know it's annoying to hear, but fine margins are exactly that. And obviously, this team are looking for a way to shift those margins into wins, into points. I would have taken a point against Spurs at the start of the day. They've started the season incredibly well. We've had a very tough start to the season.
They've conceded one goal.
Yeah.
One goal in 4 matches, Premier League matches, and then adding in a Champions League match. They didn't concede. So scoring 2 against them in a half was, not what anyone would have expected. But again, it doesn't matter because we didn't get the result. But again, you take it in its context. Thomas Frank is an outstanding manager. I was so happy that he was leaving Brentford, but crestfallen that he was going to Spurs because he's excellent. Yeah. He's one of the very best.
And when you look at our season, like Fulham are a good side. Bournemouth, fantastic side, especially at home. Everton in their new stadium, really tough fixture, and they've looked really good this season. We've beaten Man City. Who else have we played? Obviously, drawn against Spurs. One looks like we're going to win twice in the cup as well. So, get these games out of the way, get the Chelsea game out of the way. Hopefully, we get a positive result in that. A draw, again, I would take. But then we move on to games where we're looking at, we could win the next few games. If we don't do well in that, yeah, sure. Feel negative, feel downbeat. But hopefully, we seem to do better against the teams that want to come and play us. So, as Curtis says, we'll get there. Just a rough patch. And this team goes through rough patches. We've been through rough patches with the last 2 managers. De Zerbi, there was an incredibly rough patch. Graham Potter, very rough patches. We have to. A club like us has to remain patient because we're not going to be able to just buy players and get success straight away. We have to invest in the projects that this club is trying to achieve and be patient with it. Because as Paul Barber said, task of warming up, as Paul Barber says, we're always wanting to build sustainably towards our goals rather than just throwing the money at it, hoping it works, and then falling away because we've thrown everything at it. And I don't think you can say that this club hasn't thrown a lot financially at wanting to achieve stuff. You know, we've spent upwards of £300 million in the last 4 transfer windows. So, you know, we're doing everything we can to achieve stuff on the pitch, and it's hard to make that transition between Caicedo, McAllister, you know, Pascal Gross leaving, and I think we've been you know, making those changes pretty well. And once Seamas is up to speed, who knows? He could even have a higher ceiling than João Pedro.
And we talk about
very good for us.
We talk about that 300 million, right? But Liverpool just spent that in one window.
Yeah.
Chelsea has done the same.
You can't compete with that at a club like us, and we've made incredible sales to be able to be in a position where we can spend this money, and we're, you know, easily one of the most sound financial clubs in the world, and that's an incredible position to be in to build that foundation to push on for the future.
Couldn't agree more.
I'm going to go get some water.
Two notes in the chat. That's why you're off, Joe. Michael Herbert, I hope you're right that Bloom won't panic. I believe the same. He plays the long game. That's what any poker player would do. It's one of the reasons I'm a Brighton fan. And Michael Webster asked when I'm coming over for a game. I actually had begun researching just that. Was looking at trying to get over. They have 2 home matches there, the 3rd and the 8th of December. I haven't made a decision whether I'm going to be able to pull it off or not, but that is becoming more of a reality that I'm trying to pursue. So I can't wait to get over and see my first game. It's coming sooner rather than later. Joe has water, everyone. Kadioglu off as we expected. Tasker on. Ball into Watson. What's he going to do with it? Left-footed shot blocked. Oh, Veltman with the furious run into the box. Ooh. That's a card on Blaba for sure, right? Yeah.
What minute are you on, Dagan?
45-50 right now.
How am I suddenly behind you? I'm about 30 seconds behind you.
That's bizarre.
I know.
Well, I'm going to do a much lousier job than you did not reacting. My face does not hide things well. So I've been told anyway.
It's all good, my friend.
What is there in the away end?
I'm going to refresh my feed.
Who else is in the away end? Is it Andrew?
Andrew and Chloe. Yeah. And our former editor, Mr. Dan Nutt.
Ah, wow. Quite the...
I'm on 46.54 now.
Oh, now you're ahead of me. I'm 46.44.
Yeah, I just refreshed my feed.
I wonder if that would work for me. No, that's fine.
I very much would like to see Kostulas come on the hour mark, Dagan.
I think you probably will. I can't imagine Welbeck will be on too much longer than that. I can't imagine Baleba plays the whole match, though. Like, we've got to. But I'm so intrigued who would go where.
I guess Gomez could slot in there, and we could bring on an attacking option.
Yeah.
Let's have a look on our tactics board, Dagan.
Let's do that.
So, hold on. There it is. So if Baleba came off, we would have... Hold on, Kadioglu's off now. Tasker's on. Gomez would slot in now.
I think so.
And then maybe Kostulas.
Yeah, they're saying Jorginho is warming up.
Jorginho, okay. Maybe off Welbeck. Don't know. We will see.
True.
And as one of my friends, Aston, pointed out in the chat earlier, yes, this is the JLA Tactics board. And if you want to get your hands on it, just type in JLA Tactics board in Google. There is a free version, there is a basic version, and there is an advanced version. We have the advanced version, which is really cool. And you can do all sorts of stuff on it. You can drag in media and all that good stuff. Analyze shapes, analyze video. It's basically like having match of the day right on your fingertips.
So is it all web-based, Joe? Or is there
fun with it.
Is it all web-based?
It's all web-based.
Okay.
All web-based, but you can download like a web app onto your desktop.
Okay.
And that's what this is.
Awesome.
I just realized we've got 10 players. So maybe Rutter will come on and sort of float. Don't know.
Yeah, I think
we'll see.
I would guess Welbeck would be the next off, but maybe Baleba, one of the two.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that we've changed sides. I'm like, my God, we've got an overload going forwards. No, it's our defenders. Dan saying, Vamos, Diego.
Be careful.
Absolutely. Well player. Yeah.
Still adjusting to the 17 for him.
Still adjusting to what, sorry?
The number 17 as opposed to 20.
Yeah. I've been playing the new FC26. And that is very much annoying because I keep thinking that it's Minter running through and actually it's Baleba. And Minter's got much more pace.
Chelsea with the goal in the 48th and 50th minute. The 50th minute goal is our own Facundo Bonanate.
Really? Wow. I wish we played Facundo against Oxford. He would have been cup tied. Andrew saying Mitoma to come on and make another hat trick. Yeah, that'd be nice. Julie Baleba off quick before he's sent off.
Agree, Julie.
Yes, please. We don't need to risk anything now. Just take them off. Our youngsters that can come on, Tasker and Howe. Obviously, Tasker's on. Howe can come on and do a job if needed. Rutter can do a job. So we don't need to risk anything. I say Rutter could do a job like he's not one of our best players. I'll just take this opportunity to say, if you are new here on this channel, please hit the subscribe button. As I say, we are by trade a podcast, and we like to do pre-match and post-match stuff. So yeah, follow along for all of the latest Albion Obsessed content as soon as it comes live. As Michael noted in the chat earlier, we've been a bit slack recently. We're going to pick up the ball again, and we will be fine. Because I'm sort of buoyant by the fact what's happened. Dagan, have we scored?
How's Baleba not scored there?
Oh. I'm buoyant by the fact that we've been nominated for this award, and I feel like if we've been nominated for best podcast, we need to be uploading consistently to win it. So
which is why we're bringing you the special content today.
Exactly, because me and Dagan were so giddy yesterday. And we hopped on a phone call, and Dagan was like, "Let's do a watch along," and here we are.
There's Baleba off. Oh, I totally missed that we had Ari on bench. How did I miss that?
How did I miss that?
That's why he wasn't on the tactics board. Okay, I feel better. Okay, so we did have a midfielder on the bench. That makes sense.
What minute are you on now?
53, 16, 17, 18.
53? I'm on 51.
How has that happened?
What has happened?
Oh, Coppola with the header. Not
I
in
need to
goal.
update it again, I think.
Shot on target. Simas badgering the goalie.
All right, I'm on 53.50 now.
So
How on earth did you get 2 minutes ahead of me?
I don't know. What did you miss?
I didn't even see it.
Steele almost fell over with the ball at his feet. Oh, that's lovely.
I'm on 54 minutes now, so hopefully that'll be all right. But goodness me.
Oh. Okay, Simas is fine. Tackle looked worse at first glance than it was, I guess.
8 shots, 5 on target, 15 touches in the opponent's box, and almost 60% possession for the Albion so far. Are the stats that just come up on my screen? Go on, Watson. Is that a corner? Yeah.
I mean, Liverpool is getting outshot 9-4 by the same.
Southampton.
But they are up 1-0. But it took them to the 43rd minute to score. Burnley's down 2-0 at home to Cardiff.
Yeah.
Wolves are up 1-0 on Everton. Fulham is drawing 0-0 with Cambridge. So, I mean, these games are not as easy as, we're making it look right now. Watson floats one in, gathered easily by the keeper.
Oh.
Yeah, Michael, I saw that by Steele too.
No, it was close. Go on, Joel.
Oh.
Go on. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, still alive. Oh, how has that not gone in? That was a great clearance off the line. Unbelievable clearance off the line from Barnsley. Fair play.
You're ahead of me again. Oh! Was that?
I think that was curling in.
Was that Watson? No.
That was Simas.
It was Simas, okay.
That was curling in.
Credit there. Yeah, because Watson went out of bounds. Oh, wow. Simas gathered that. That's really nicely done. It's an incredible angle that he almost chips us in from.
It's a great header off the line.
That's phenomenal. How do you get it back out? He's on a full dive into the goal. That's fantastic.
No idea. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Milner assist to Coppola. I'm going to call it before it happens. Let's see. No? Of course, it already had happened for you, I guess.
What's that?
I was looking for a Milner assist on the corner to Coppola.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, it didn't happen.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's actually helps my nerves, gives me something for my brain to do other than just,
Yeah, I've always wondered how you are watching games, Dagan. You're always so positive on the podcast.
Manic. Jumping up and down in my living room. Also, being at work helps me be a little more contained.
True. Very true.
Don't want to scream and shout quite so much. Not given the Mark Goldberg-esque reactions to
Mark Goldberg. Goldbridge.
Goldbridge, thank you. My bad.
Who's Mark Goldberg? That's just some random guy called Mark Goldberg. Like, why am I taking shots?
He probably does. He probably does react a lot. My fault. Apologies to Mr. Goldbridge, who was also a nominee. Congrats to him.
He is indeed. I am going to try and get to the finals. I feel like it would be a great place to make a few connections here and there.
You should absolutely go.
There's going to be some good content creators there, so it'll be fun.
Oh, it's cool that they honor the clubs too. Like I did not realize.
Yeah. If you haven't voted yet, please vote for us in the best.
Please do vote for us. Yeah.
There is a link in the description to go ahead and do that vote right now. But I guess you won't want to do it right now because you might miss a goal. That was a great shot by Watson. Was it tipped over the bar? No, it wasn't. It wasn't such a good shot from Watson. But whilst they show the replay, go and vote. Thank you, Michael.
Ooh.
Everybody be more Michael. Go and vote for us.
And it's nice too. They do a gold, silver, and bronze winner, so you don't have to win the whole thing to achieve an additional recognition. So there's hope, because I know some of these podcasts are huge. We are in little engine that could mode. But yeah, we appreciate all the support. It's just great to be nominated. Honestly,
we are networking in America. We are networking in Australia. We are networking all over the world to try and get as many votes as we possibly can. Thank you, Andrew. If you could spread the word in Uruguay, that would be amazing too.
Yeah.
We're networking in Spain. We've got eyes everywhere, all over the globe. We're very much like Brighton's scouting network. I wish Luke was still broadcasting his blogs. It's superb. Yeah, I mean, Luke's a friend of the show. He messages me on occasion. He's doing well. He's doing his barbering course now, looking to move into that line of work. Things got a bit too much for him online. There was a lot of unnecessary hatred towards him. He's such a enthusiastic kid, and he bought a fantastic shit that hit the bar. Goodness me. He brought a fantastic level of enthusiasm to Brighton Hove Albion content. So we miss him as well. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yes, deal. Gracious.
So to answer your question, Michael, we almost saw a better goal than
Gomez's, yeah.
Steely, come on, mate. We don't want to give him a sniff of hope.
Just got chipped from the center circle. Yeah, Tom, indeed.
Foul on Veltman, and we win the free kick. So,
yeah, I don't understand why so many people who produce nothing are so keen to hate on people that produce something. But
I mean, it's just a reflection of how negative society is towards anything positive. One of his main criticisms was that he was filming the away end, but what football content creator doesn't film the experience of the match? And he built such a great community, and match day vlogs are so hard to capture, to have the confidence to sit in the stadium and talk to your camera in front of thousands of people. Really difficult.
Yeah.
I've tried it. I couldn't do it.
I like to hope that it's not reflective of the larger society and world, and that most of us are civil and capable of being civil. I just think the noise gets more attention. The negative gets more attention.
Yeah.
It gets amplified, which is unfortunate. But especially in the like small circles. Thanks, Simon.
Still around.
Oh, there are plenty of doubters for sure.
Yes, there are.
Yeah, Julie, keyboard warriors are cowards. That's without a doubt.
Absolutely, yeah.
So many people hide behind the sort of the faceless account and say whatever they feel like.
Exactly.
I don't give a lot of credence to anybody. I can't see their face.
Steve, thank you very much.
Rash.
This is your first podcast. Please, as I say, remember to hit that subscribe button. So you're notified every time we upload. You can hit the bell button, so you're notified. You can follow us across all social media as well by just typing in Albion Obsessed. You'll find us anywhere. But yeah, great to have you along, mate, and great to have you as part of the Albion Obsessed crew. We do live streams all the time. All of our podcasts are live. So if you want to get involved in the conversation, please do so. It adds so much value, doesn't it, Dagan, having the chat on the podcast?
Whenever I'm on, I run the chat. I love it. Sometimes it's more dialogue. Usually I'm typing in the chat, which I started out doing out of habit. Then I realized I can just talk to you guys, which is even better.
Exactly. Seamus needs to come
Seamus
back.
has like a little rash here with these challenges. I think he's hankering for a goal, wants to create something. Oh boy, well bet.
I think we need to hire Michael as our PR. Come back tomorrow night, Steve. Absolutely.
Thanks, Michael.
Yeah. As I say, me and Tom are going live tomorrow to do our usual podcast stuff, which will be great fun. Not so much fun to talk about negative results, which we're going to have to do. You know, we have to talk about the negatives to talk about the positives. But we try and be as balanced as we can, don't we, Dagan?
We do. You know,
Here comes Postulas. And Jan-Paul Van Hecker is coming on, Dagan.
Huh. Well, that's a surprise.
Buscagli left back or a back three?
Buscagli left back. His task was not there.
I'm saying it now. Costulas goal.
Oh yeah, 100%. Seamus is coming off. Welbeck is still on? Question mark?
Seamus to start on Saturday.
You took the words out of my mouth. Gomez to start at striker.
Hey, we saw Jack Hinshelwood start at striker.
We did.
And it was glorious. And we do, of course, wish Jack a very speedy recovery. We haven't spoken about his injury yet because that was in the Bournemouth game. 18 seconds in, Dagan. 18 seconds.
Like I said, it's, given the timeline, given what it looked like, I'm very familiar with that injury as my daughter has just come back from that injury. It seems like a grade 2 ankle ligament sprain. It's going to, it will affect him for months. When he does come back.
Tom Babbitt at the double, who says no. I am not saying no to that. I would take that. I'd even take a hat trick. Diego Gomez, by the way, still on the pitch. What a boy. Diego Gomez could even add to his 3.
Yeah, to the point about Burnley's gotten one back. Wrexham took the lead on Reading. Fulham took the lead on Cambridge.
Come on, Lincoln.
They really should have too. And that goal was all but in. Lincoln has 12 shots to Chelsea's 8. They've only had 23% of possession, but they have 1.49 XG to Chelsea's 1.34. 12 shots, 2 on target to Chelsea's 8 shots, 3 on target.
Barnsley hit the bar again. Or was it the bar? Was it the post? I don't know. I think it was the post.
I'm feeling good about my 4-1 still. Oh, that hit.
Looked like it was going wide, but
that was terrifying.
Yeah.
What was I going to look up? I was going to look up for Ed, who said he would like to see more of Costulas, as would I.
So Babbitt's debut. No, he did play against Oxford. How many minutes did he play against Oxford? Only like 10. Are you doing a watch along versus Chelsea? I don't think we are, Michael. That's only because I can't get it in the UK. Is it on TV in the UK? When are we playing them? Saturday. Yeah, it's not on TV in the UK. Goal. Diego Gomez.
No, you're kidding me. Oh, that's a lovely touch from, is that Welbeck? That's really nice. 4. Gomez.
Dagan, here's a research project for you.
Who
was the last Brighton player to score 4 goals in one match? I think you'll have to go very far back. I honestly can't remember. Maybe Leonardo Ulloa? I don't think it was Glenn Murray. That's a good one for you, chat. Who was the last? Oh, what a ball that is, and lovely layoff. Beautiful finish.
Brian Wade against Leicester City in 1990.
There you go.
4-2 win over Leicester. They
Yeah,
scored before.
Nick with the comment. Yeah, fair play. Well done, Nick.
Although it was Leicester, not Newcastle, reportedly.
That's true.
But still, that's impressive. I looked it up. You clearly had an idea. So credit to you, Nick. That really is impressive.
Yeah, incredible from you, Nick. Fair play to you. Yeah, great touch by Danny. That's what he does. The best of Danny Welbeck is his hold-up play. I've always said that. Oh, Nick says he was there. That's some good research.
Wow.
Being at the game. So that's pretty cool. Whoa, Jason Steele. Do not scare me like that ever again. I supported from 1975 at the Goldstone, moved to Kenya. Oh, wow. And was overwhelmed to see them get to the Premier League. Had to return to Lancing so my son could finish his education here. Thrilled at the success. Yeah, I mean, it's been a great rise, hasn't it, Steve? And I'm sure, you've seen the fantastic years at the Goldstone Ground as well in the First Division, the FA Cup, obviously. We've had a bit of a bumpy ride since then, but now, living the glory days again. So it's lovely to see. Barnsley have a free kick in a quite dangerous position. Curtis, I'm madly in love with Gomez, by the way. Curtis, join the queue. Join the queue.
Joe, you said 5-0, didn't you?
I did. And I even predicted 5-0 on the new Finalysis app, which you can now get on the App Store.
Did someone here say 6-0, I think?
Possibly.
I feel like there was a 6-0.
Steve, Wardy scored 4. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Wardy.
Georgie Best scored 6 in the game. There's time.
Yeah, only 2 more, Diego. Come on. You've got this. 20 minutes. Easy.
Oh. Pow, right in the kisser.
There's a Family Guy reference for you.
Oh.
One of these days.
Let's see.
Gomez's inner beast has been released. Yeah.
Are we going to see a 90 from Milner, by the way?
Possibly. At the ripe old age of 600. Freddy Vamos, Paraguay, Diego Gomez. Viendo desde Paraguay.
Joe, how many folks have we had in this thing?
Our top number has been 45.
Wow.
Which has been pretty awesome. And I haven't actually seen whether or not we've gained any more subscribers from it. But I'll have a look now.
Jay, reportedly Georgie Best scored 6 in a game, says Simon.
Dagan, we've gained 10 subscribers.
Look at that. So we need to do these more often, Joe.
This is the way forwards, apparently.
Skagley is infuriated by that.
Mm.
Let's see if we get a chance to see Biscaglia elevate. He can really jump. He can really get off the ground. Because I wondered about how has he been so successful as a 5'11" center back, and the answer is he can really elevate. And he's just really sound and positions himself well. But
as a Barnsley fan, I'd be fuming right now.
How so?
Your team are suddenly starting to turn up and try and cause problems. At 4-0 down.
Huh.
My hope now is just a clean sheet. I don't want any negativity put on this performance.
And so the internet says the most goals scored in a single match by a Brighton player is 5.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jack Duran against Northampton in 1921 and Adrian Thorne against Watford in 1958.
Oh, yeah, I remember it well.
Yeah.
100 years ago, that one.
Seriously.
Crazy. Surprised there's stats from back then. I think Diego Gomez might be coming off. Yep. Diego Gomez, our 4-goal hero, is being replaced by none other than Harry Howe. I mean, Dagan, what can you say about Diego Gomez's performance today? 4 goals. Incredible energy, tenacity, passing ability. I mean, he's got it all. And again, I know this is against League One opposition, but yeah, incredible to turn up and dismantle them like this on his own.
Absolutely. Yeah, stellar performance all around. Hardly put a foot wrong.
Now he's off. We're not going to score again, so we can just turn off. Diego Gomez is going to be the first Brighton player to receive a rating of 100 from me on the Finalysis app. Full 100 performance from Diego Gomez.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair assessment. What is on the pitch there?
I don't know.
Hasn't moved. Almost looks like someone's lost a bandage of some type.
Michael, do you think he'll get man of the match? I think he's definitely a good option to get it.
This is one of the ridiculous situations where they'll post like, "Who's your man of the match?"
Yeah. If anybody votes anything other than it, I think they should just put Diego Gomez as every option.
Yes.
Unless another player scores 4 goals in the next 14 minutes.
Wow, Biscaglia overcooked that. I can't imagine Welbeck plays this weekend. And this makes me wonder, will he become the cup player as the season wears on?
He could well do. Obviously, we've got the FA Cup in January as well.
I know this is probably just wishful thinking on my part. I will say he's moved better in this match. Again, it may just be relative to the opposition, but is Tasker Veltman in training? Did you see that? He just stood over that guy.
Oh, did he? Steve, I won't lie, I can't remember what I just said. Oh, he agrees with Jay. I was going to say, I don't know what I just said for you to agree with.
Should have gone for the record. Fair.
True.
13 shots, 9 on target. Did you see that? 13 shots, 9 on target. That's staggering.
Talk about efficiency. Yeah, I mean, Michael, have you seen Diego Gomez's goal against Brazil a few months ago? Ridiculous. Do you remember that one, Dagan? Outside of the boot curler. Oh, it was
yeah. Yes.
Stunning goal. He's learnt it all from Lionel Messi.
Excuse me, yawning. Gracious.
Oh, no, I'm yawning. Thanks.
And I'm the one who it's early afternoon for. Not early.
I know. I was going to say. No, not a bad teacher at all. Speaking of Messi, Facundo's goal was Messi-esque according to Jay. I'll have to give that a watch begrudgingly because it's for Chelsea. But, happy for Facundo, if not anything else. Oh my gosh. Buscaglia has just been absolutely bodied. Poor guy.
What?
Yeah, right?
That was pretty unnecessary. That guy just bodied it for no reason. Is he back up? It didn't look like it would have hurt him. Chelsea's still up 1. Fulham's up 1. Liverpool's up 1. I'd love to see something exciting happen in one of those matches.
All of them are clearly not anywhere near our level, being up 4. This confirms that we are indeed the best team in the Premier League. So they might as well just give us a trophy now.
The Saints.
Oh, that was good for Costello.
Southampton has actually outshot Liverpool and has more XG.
Love it. I am hungry, chat. I am very hungry. Here's the thing. Hey, chat, decide what I should eat after this. Whatever you suggest, I'll do it. Nothing too stupid. Thank you. Real question is, can Palace do it on a cold night in Barnsley? No, they cannot, Tom. Ramen. Beans on toast. Ed, you're the winner so far. Nick, that is Julie as well. Cheese toasty, yeah. I've decided cheese toasty.
What has happened? I got distracted. I've had work.
I asked the chat what I should eat after this. And right now, cheese toasty is the winner. Unless somebody suggests something even better than a cheese toasty. But you can't get much better than a cheese toasty. What are they called over there, Dagan? Grilled cheese?
Grilled cheese, yes. Hey, Joanna made it. Hi, Joanna. Welcome.
Hello. A Rivita. I need something more substantial than that, Michael. Come on.
Ew.
I'm a big boy. Nachos. Steve at the back post with nachos.
Do y'all have Detroit-style pizza over there?
Detroit-style pizza. Like really thick pizza.
It's very thick, and then the sauce is on top.
On top?
So it's like deep dish, but then the sauce is on top of the cheese instead of under the cheese.
No.
It's a little lighter area.
I would imagine there would be places that do Detroit-style pizzas in the country, but as standard, no, we don't.
I had one yesterday. Phenomenal. So good. One of my favorites.
Love it. Robin, hello to you. Yeah, got one in Tesco, I think. Other day might have been somewhere else. There you go. An apple. Michael! Are you trying to kill me? What's the pizza they do at the Amex? Actually, Joanna, yeah, that's a really good point. I think they did Detroit-style pizzas at the Amex once. Because I remember Fabian Hertzler trying it in... Ooh, that was a good shot. Oh, unlucky. Buscaglia, no. Offside, I think. Robin's saying that he thinks they're insane.
Who was that?
I know, right?
Who took that shot?
Ayari?
Ayari. Yeah, it was Ayari.
No shock. Excuse me. I think that is the first time I've ever burped on the Albion Obsessed podcast. So you're welcome. Nobody clipped that. Thank you.
For shame.
But yeah, I think I remember Fabian Hertzler trying a Detroit-style pizza in one of the Brighton Unlocked. So Michael, I'm going to need another suggestion, please. I'm not eating an apple. I don't have any apples in the house.
Yeah, Robin ARA
He does.
has a cannon, as we saw this weekend.
Yes, Michael, I listened to half of it today. And Adam Webster is one of the nicest blokes in football. I absolutely love him.
Is that like a official club podcast?
Yeah, it's on the YouTube channel.
Awesome.
Well worth watching. I'm going to watch the rest of it later on. Crisp sandwich, Julie. You are a woman after my heart. Crisp sandwich. I love a crisp sandwich. Smoky bacon crisp sandwich.
Ooh.
Lovely.
Oh,
That's how exciting this game has got. We're talking about what Joe's going to eat after.
oh. Nice job tracking back by how his activity was good there.
Michael, I'm not eating a banana sandwich.
Checking the other scores.
Cheese toasty is still the winner. Or as Dagan calls it, grilled cheese.
Like a grilled cheese. There was Biscaglia getting up in the air.
Go on, go on, go on. Pull the trigger. Oh, no, you couldn't quite get the shot away. Yeah, that would be nice, Jay. I agree.
I tell you what,
I will do that. What's that?
I would not be unhappy for Wolves to. Oh, and they just scored again. Wolves are up 2-0 on Everton.
There you go. We're speaking things into existence today.
I was just going to say, I do not want to see Everton.
No, especially away.
Yeah.
Actually, especially at home, we've got a terrible record against them at the Amex. Goal. Harry Howe. Yes, Jay.
No way.
You called it. Harry Howe. Is that his first Albion goal? Really nice finish.
Left foot.
Well done, Harry.
Pretty.
He's off the mark.
Welbeck, the first to greet him, too. That's special. Look, he won't let go of him. And then Milner. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice.
I love that.
Think about that. You're a kid. You get greeted by Welbeck and Milner.
Two legends of the game, yeah.
That's
Jay, I'm going to need the lottery numbers, please. After calling
from
that.
New Zealand.
Hello, Mel. Bacon sandwich for breakfast. Incredible stuff. Fair play.
It just boggles my mind that there are people in Uruguay and New Zealand and Australia and all over the place. It just warms my heart that the world is this small and we can come together and enjoy the same thing together. That may sound corny, but it's how I feel. Lifts my spirit. Thanks y'all for being here. It's really nice. Yeah. Also, being up 5-0 lifts my spirit too. I can't lie.
Very true. It would. We'd be talking about a lot more food if we were losing 5-0.
I don't want to think about that.
Greetings from North Cyprus. Goodness me. Can I get a flight and come and stay with you, please? I want to go to Cyprus. He's one of our own. He is Michael. Big up for Harry Howe. What a player. Yes, I predicted 5-0. So if we could stop scoring now, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
I feel like somebody in the chat predicted 6-0. I'm rooting for them, Joe. Sorry. I'd like to see Pascual score.
I too am rooting for 6-0. But I would like to be right. Nice drive into. Oh, it's 6.
Wow.
Yasin Ayari with a beautiful
No.
drive into the box and a fantastic finish. 6-0 Brighton, back-to-back 6-0 wins.
Gracious. That thing is hammered. That's disgusting. Oh, my goodness.
You can't not be proud of the team for coming out here and just putting on such a emphatic performance. Again, I know against League One opposition, I know, but to win like this, it's as professional as you can get.
Right now, no one else has more than 2.
Yeah, so this team can score goals.
No, there's not more than 3 goals combined in any other game.
We've scored more goals than all of the other games combined.
Not quite that, but
no, not yet. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, Julie, we really are. Really good goal. Great drive into the box from Iari.
We scored the same number of goals as all 3 as everybody else away. There are 6 away goals outside of us.
Is Watson that good, or is it the opposition? I've only seen the last 10 minutes. I mean, Watson has been a threat all day, and you can only play what's in front of you, and he's done that impeccably well. So, yeah, he's been a great bright spark for us today.
Michael, to your question, we have 1.74 XG and 6 goals, 16 shots, 12 on target. I would say we've produced quite a lot given the relatively small volume. 6 goals on 16 shots is quite efficient.
They hit the post again.
Yeah, I feel like saying that they had no shots on target is not a representative. They hit 3 times. They hit the post or the bar.
Yeah.
Wow. Have they said how much added time?
1 minute.
1 minute. Oh, Saints have tied Liverpool.
Ooh.
Would love to see them go out of the cup. Would love to see them go out of the cup.
Absolutely.
Burnley
they were a later kickoff, weren't they?
They were. That's in the 78th minute.
And there we go, full time at Oakwell Stadium. Brighton and Hove Albion 6, Barnsley 0. Dagan, your overall thoughts on that performance straight off the bat?
Pretty dominant. Not much else to say. We saw everyone we hoped to see. The substitutions were pretty much what we expected. Yeah. The manager was good enough today, as was the squad, right? I mean, yeah. I'm sure some would still say it's all individual brilliance. But the style of play is more direct, right? No matter who the opponent is, it just is a more direct style of play. We are sort of, I think, looking to be more opportunistic and play, wide and direct, and then look to the middle. But we're not seeing pinged passes all over the field to create, a beautiful work of art. And that's okay. Goals are goals. Counterattacking teams cause a lot of problems. Joe, our scroll needs another goal.
What's that?
The scroll needs another goal.
The scroll needs another goal?
Yeah, the scrolling bar at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I just noticed it. Someone's down for Liverpool. My feed switched over to the Liverpool match. I don't know about yours. But this is fun. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know how much longer we'll stay on and chat. Kind of eager to watch how these results play out.
Yeah, I mean, if people want us to stick around, we can. Obviously, I don't know what you've got planned, Dagan, but
I'm okay for now.
Yeah, I don't mind. Nick, thank you so much. Great performance, Joe and Dagan. Yeah,
thanks.
How would you rate our performance, Nick? Out of 10? No, I'm joking. I'm just looking for an ego stroke. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We're going to stick around for a little while longer. and chat to you guys, because it's been really nice.
Thanks
Enjoyed
so
your
much.
podcast. See you again, Steve. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you. It was a lot of fun.
Especially Dagan. Dagan, we are starting a Dagan fan club.
Yeah. I'm just trying to not be the stupid American. That's the goal. Just not don't want to embarrass myself. Trying to learn. I still feel like the new guy 3 years in. But I fall in love with the sport. I certainly fall in love with the club, and believe in it. And so it's really nice to chat with everybody.
I mean, that's what our community. I always laud it for being what it is. It's such a safe place for new fans to come in and fall in love with this club as well. We've had so many fans from Japan come over for Karu Matoma. Oh, that's a good tackle. I'm watching the Liverpool game now too. So yeah, it's I hope we make it a nice place to come to. Off to bed now. Okay, Joanna, no problem at all. As I say, we are going live again tomorrow with Tom to talk about stuff. We need Dagan to come to the UK. Watch this space, everybody.
Yeah, working on it. I would like to. I found a reasonable flight over. We're gonna keep working on it.
We'll keep plugging away. We're gonna do
it's gonna happen eventually.
A Dagan GoFundMe.
No, I appreciate it. That's very kind. I do want to come. I would like to get there where I can see 2 matches at once. That would be
There's a hint.
Yeah. I said earlier while you were away getting your water that I was looking at that December 3rd, December 8th.
Oh, okay.
If I could make it work, but still a question. But yeah, I would like to see all these nice people in person that have been so kind.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Mike.
If you don't follow me already, I suppose I should plug my Twitter account if you're still here.
Do please.
BHA Fan USA. I'm mostly there. Same handle on Instagram that I don't post there often. If you're on Blue Sky, my handle is actually BHAFC. I was early to Blue Sky. That is my handle. So you can follow me in those spaces. But I definitely post on Twitter, which I never call X. But I am there with lots of stats and data and other assorted nerdery. That's the kind of stuff I bring to the table.
Absolutely.
Claim to fame is Tony Bloom took a picture of data that I put together on my phone because he had never seen it that way. That was one of my favorite moments as a fan. Got to meet Tony. He bought me a beer. I tried to buy him a beer, but he didn't let me. He bought me one, which is very kind. Yeah.
There you go.
I wasn't a fan for life. It was that moment where I was certainly a fan for life. Seeing him show up at a bar in Atlanta, Georgia, at the summer series to meet, and he made time and met and talked with every single fan, which is just incredible.
Yeah, I love that.
I think we have the best owner in the world of sports, not just in the Premier League.
He is a very nice guy. He's always got time for people. I met him again at the new store opening at the start of this season. And obviously he was very happy that people were there to go into the new shop and buy the new shirts. But yeah, he doesn't have to do that. He could just send a member of the retail staff to go and open the shop. But him and Paul Barber were there. They made a huge event of it. And it was really, really special. And that's what he does. He makes things so special.
And it is just very human. Like, you just would never know that, a billionaire is standing in front of you when you're talking with him. He's just as personable and normal a guy.
Liverpool score.
I appreciate that. Oh, that is walked in. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Ekatike and Isak on the score sheet for Liverpool. There you go.
Daggone it. That's not what I wanted to see.
He's been given a red card.
Wait, what?
Ekatike's been sent off.
Are you serious?
For taking his shirt off.
Did he already have a yellow?
Yeah.
No way. He's got an undershirt on. Seriously? Like, is that just automatic?
Yeah,
Uh,
that is ridiculous.
so
You
what
don't do
match
that.
will he
No.
miss? Is that a cup miss or is that just next
No,
game?
it'll be a domestic league game, I'd imagine.
Chelsea's full-time, 2-1. Fulham's full-time, 1-0.
Boo.
Well, I should say 1-2 Chelsea. They were away.
Like, there was a moment he had hold of his shirt and thought about it. Should I take this off? And then I'm pretty sure he's looked over to the referee to think, yeah, I'm gone.
Cardiff trying to hold on against Burnley. Honestly, I don't mind Burnley being out of the cup because I think they're going to be miserable to play. They are so tough defensively.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to playing Sunderland. I think they've looked excellent this season, and I think they'll stay up.
Yeah,
I think
you're going to get a more open game there for sure, though. I think that suits our style better. Burnley's just a nightmare.
Yeah,
they're going to sit deep.
True.
So who does Liverpool have in the league? Liverpool has Crystal Palace away. Okay. So Palace some help.
I reckon Slot's probably quite happy that he's got himself sent off there. He's thinking, no, I'm going to have to choose between Ekatike and Isak.
Yeah.
He goes and does that.
Wrexham is up 2-0 or 1-2-0. Wolves 1-2-0. Wickham is up on Wigan 2-0 or 0-2. Burnley's gone
like
they lost. Cardiff over Burnley.
I want Wrexham away again. There was a FA Cup game, Dagan, in 2012, I think it was. We played Wrexham. They were in the National League, I believe. They took us to penalties that night.
I don't want any of Wrexham. I feel like any game against Wrexham is going to be fraught with the narrative of wanting Wrexham to do well, and that I have no interest in having to see that happen.
Feeding that. No.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just think they'll get help. Like, I think a deep cup run for them, is something that people would talk about, right? They're a little bit of a darling still.
Can I just say, this Southampton shirt is the worst thing I have ever laid my eyes upon.
The worst.
What a disgusting color combination.
It's not attractive for sure.
It's
not
horrid.
Attractive. It is not attractive.
Honestly,
But that said, I would love to see them get a goal.
Yeah, true. Who signs this stuff off?
Joe Sayers did design that shirt, I tell you that. Joe Sayers did not design that shirt.
Thanks, mate.
Your stuff's the best, man. Your stuff is the best.
I try.
If you haven't seen Joe Sayers shirt designs, you should look back through works of art.
At Sayers BHAFC on Twitter. Please go and follow me. I normally do concept shirts around the end of the season because I know that we're getting new shirts soon. So I like the hype. It annoys some people, but I don't care. It's great fun.
Again, those are the folks who are going to be curmudgeonly about everything.
Exactly.
It's there for people to enjoy, and a lot of people do enjoy it. So
I've had many comments of, what's the point in doing concept shirts?
Fun. I like
creativity. Exactly. It scratches my autism the right way.
I mean, what's the point in anything, right? Like, other than making money with our primary jobs, anything else we do is just extra. So have it be fun.
Exactly.
How
dare we enjoy life, Dagan? How dare we
learn, express ourselves, enjoy the natural world, enjoy people. There's a lot to enjoy if we give ourselves time and space. These are deep thoughts. I'm just going to riff on things in the world. Yeah. I'm old enough to know that life is short. Enjoy the things you enjoy.
Exactly.
Well, that was wicked city. Oops.
Curtis saying fun is illegal. It really is.
No
Oh,
comment.
sugar! I need to be doing my Finalysis match ratings. Hold on. Rate the match.
Once again,
Come
really,
on.
thanks everybody.
Chat, you can do this with me. What are we rating Jason Steele out of 100?
100. That's so difficult.
There were a few hairy moments.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I'm going to give him a 70.
yeah, you really have much to do. 75.
Skaggley
Skaggley,
saying 69. Let's go in the middle. Let's go 72.
was that for Steele?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skaggley.
Yeah, but Skaggley, I would say
didn't
is
do much.
80 plus.
I'm going to go 82 for Biscaglia, I think.
That feels fair. I mean, are you looking at like 10-point grading scale here? Is that what we're thinking about? We're thinking about school. Are we truly thinking about 100-point grading scale?
I think I sort of see it as like 8.2 rating rather than a
Yeah. Fair.
Kadioglu got a yellow card, but I overall was quite lively up that sort of right hand side. But wasn't incredible. I'd say maybe a 75 would be fair.
I mean, if Steele's a 7.2, I would rate him a little higher than that. That's me.
78. Let's go for a 78.
That seems reasonable.
Joel Veltman. I enjoyed Joel today. I thought he was getting stuck in all over the place. What do you think, Dagan? Above 80?
I wouldn't rate him higher than Biscaglia.
Let's go with another 78. Coppola, I really enjoyed.
Yeah. I would
dominant.
Say Biscaglia are probably similarly rated for me.
I'm going to go with an 84. I thought he was just that little bit, a little bit better. Carlos.
It's one of the better performances we've seen from him. He was energetic.
Yeah. I don't think I can rate him any lower than an 80.
Yeah, that's the number I had in my head too.
He was pretty solid.
Yeah.
I'll go 81. Milner.
I would say something similar, honestly. I thought Milner was solid. And Milner had a full shift, so maybe you give him an extra point for that. I don't know.
82 for Milner. There you go. Now Watson, was it 2 assists, 3 assists?
Definitely 2. I mean,
I'm going to rate as an 87.
87. Okay.
Yeah.
2 assists. What's that, Van Heck?
Welbeck.
Oh, Welbeck. I think some really nice hold-up play from Welbeck today. He had an assist on the last goal, for sure.
I think I'm going to rate him at a 79. Would have been higher if he scored. Diego Gomez, 100. My first ever 100 rating on there. Incredible. Seamas, I really enjoyed again. I think I'm going to rate him just below Watson. I'm going to rate him as an 85, I think. Would you say that's fair?
Yeah. Watson actually had 3 assists, by the way. I think you've been harsh on Watson.
Oh.
3 assists.
Right, let's give him a 90 rating.
Yeah, I think he has to be a 90. He was, I mean.
Now, what do we rate Fabian Hertzler? Managerial performance.
Flawless. I mean, it was pretty excellent.
95?
I mean, what does 100 look like? How many do you have to win?
I mean, 100 looks like a 6-0 win, to be fair.
Well, and fair, but you know what? We did allow 3 shots at the post. Although hard to blame the one from midfield on him for sure.
I'll drop it down to a
95 seems very reasonable.
Let's go 96, just because I'm feeling nice. Van Hecker, we didn't see much of him. but solid.
Yeah,
80.
I mean, is it an 80? Just want to hurt his average rating. Yeah, he was solid.
I'll go 75 because we didn't see that much of him.
Yeah. I just didn't know if that
Astulas.
affects cumulative ratings when you're rating for the year to have the sort of weird oddball.
That's true.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know enough about Finalysis yet. 6-goal clean sheet.
Costulas, I think I'll rate as a 79. I thought he was quite energetic.
What was?
Ayari scoring a goal.
Did you see Tomsta in the chat? I mean, for the rating, what was Fabian wearing this time? He does get a lot of.
He was wearing a long raincoat.
Well, who
Now, Tasker is an interesting one.
Pretty nondescript. I mean, I would say somewhere in that 30 range.
Charlie Tasker?
Yeah, I would say somewhere in the 30 range. So Liverpool gets the win. That's disappointing.
Yeah. My internet just freaked out like you would not believe.
Who did? The internet?
My internet, yeah.
Oh, your internet.
So I apologize if anything went wrong there. Write a review. Okay.
So 4 more games tomorrow. What else is left for this round of the cup?
There were a few cup games last week. Brentford went through against Villa.
Yeah, it's just these 4 remaining. Swansea beat Forest.
So there you go. Villa are out. Forest are out.
Yeah. Everton's now out. Bath's through.
Ugh.
Grimsby's through. So you've got Grimsby, Brentford, Palace, Swansea, Cardiff, Fulham, Chelsea, Wickham, Wolves, Wrexham, Liverpool, and then Huddersfield versus City, Newcastle versus Bradford, Spurs versus Doncaster, Port Vale versus Arsenal. So most likely you're going to see a Premier League matchup next time around.
Great. Dagan, do you remember the year that that goal scorer scored 4 goals for Brighton? What year was that?
4 or 5? The 4?
The 4.
Let me look. I still have it up. My phone just has to.
Tom, I think the draw is tomorrow.
I think it was 1990 is my recollection.
Okay, cool. I'm writing my match report right now, and I said, Diego Gomez, let's talk about him. 4 goals. The last time an Albion player scored 4 goals in a match, I wasn't even born.
Right, because it was Danny Wade. Was that the right name? Somebody in the chat who has a memory that fully functions. Now it can't get to come up. Last time a Brighton player scored 4 goals in a match, and now it's saying nothing. It's telling me Cole Palmer. It's telling me the AI is telling me Cole Palmer because he scored 4 goals against us.
Right, yeah.
How is that? Take out last time, just say Brighton player scored 4 goals. Seriously, why? Like, that's so frustrating that AI is that dumb. Like, it's crazy that it literally gave me this answer a little while ago, and now it doesn't want to give me this answer again. It's very odd. Does not want to be my friend.
There you go. Oh, thanks, Curtis. And congratulations to you as well.
Thank you.
Because
to you too.
You have been a massive part of the Albion Obsessed podcast. I guess, Curtis, if you don't mind me saying now, but we haven't officially announced it, Curtis has stepped away from the podcast for reasons, which is completely fine. We're gutted to lose him. We absolutely adore you, Curtis, and this podcast will be a worse place without you. But
I wouldn't be here without it.
Exactly. We completely and utterly respect your decision, and we love to see you in the chat. And you are welcome back anytime you want. This door will always be open for you. It's always open for anybody, but especially for you. There will always be a space at the table.
Well, talking about being welcomed, I know I've told the story before, maybe not to these listeners, but my first Brighton shirt was sent by Curtis all the way across the pond. It's the original version of the green and black stripes. I think it was a number 9 Ashley Barnes shirt without his name on the back. It was a number 9, and I'll always treasure it and appreciate it because that was my first shirt. And courtesy of Curtis. Cheers, my friend.
Okay. Cheers to Curtis.
Cheers to everybody for hanging with us.
Everybody. Exactly.
For a 4-goal Diego Gomez masterpiece and a 6-0 Brighton victory.
Exactly. I think that's probably, Dagan, the best place to end it on a lovely note to Curtis. As I say, we will be back tomorrow live at our usual 8 p.m. slot for a reaction of the Bournemouth game. I know ages ago, the Spurs game, and a little bit about tonight. And as we look ahead to our Premier League fixture against Chelsea. Hold on, Curtis has just said another message. I had to step away as I'm in my... Well, I don't know what that is, Curtis. Oh, about to become a butterfly. Yes, you are. But honestly, huge amounts of love in your guys' direction. And thanks for helping me fall in love with football. We love you, Curtis. But as I say, we're going to sign off for today. We're back live tomorrow, 8 p.m. As usual. We're going to look ahead to Chelsea as well. Hopefully, we get a repeat of when we last won 6-0 in the Cup. We then went on to beat Manchester City 2-1 a few days later. So let's keep that positivity going, Dagan, and hopefully, that will be what it is. As I say, we have been nominated for Best Podcast in the Premier League for the Football Content Awards. Again, I'm going to plug that. Please go and vote for us. You don't have to vote for anybody else. You don't have to vote in any other category. You can just go down, vote for us. You don't have to put your name. You don't have to put your email. So all of your details will be completely safe. So vote for us as many times as you like. No, I'm joking. Don't do that. Vote for us once. Be fair. Just vote for us. That'd be great. Dagan, anything else to say to the people before we sign?
No, just thanks everybody for joining us. I did not expect this big of a crowd. It makes me think we ought to do it more often. So
absolutely.
Appreciate the encouragement and the participation. Thanks, y'all.
So I guess all that remains for me to say, a shout out to Thomas Budgeon for this line. Wherever you may be, whenever you may be, we will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Up the Albion.